Good afternoon, I'm Just Ignacio. Today on Newsfeed Weekend. Vice President Sara Duterte is pushing back against plunder and graft complaints filed against her and 15 others, calling them another fishing expedition. In a statement, Duterte said the cases are being used to manufacture grounds for an investigation and divert attention from alleged corruption and misuse of public funds. The complaints stem from the alleged misuse of more than 612 million pesos in confidential funds by the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education from 2022 to 2023. Duterte claimed lawmakers had earlier sought signatures for her impeachment in exchange for budget allocations, saying the process was reduced to a political marketplace. She urged the public to be critical, insisting the move is not about the truth, but about shielding those responsible for the alleged looting of state funds. Despite the controversy, Duterte said her office will continue to deliver public service as the cases move forward at the Office of the Ombudsman. The camp of billionaire gaming boss Charlie Atong Ang has filed a motion for reconsideration following the DOJ's resolution in the missing sabungeros case. The agency found prima facie evidence with reasonable certainty of conviction to charge Ang and 21 others with kidnapping with homicide and kidnapping with serious illegal detention. On Billionaire News channel On Point, Ang lawyer questioned the DOJ's reliance on the testimonies of brothers Julie and Elakim Patidongan, who were recently recognized as state witnesses. But
we had shown in the evidence in chief, meaning in the evidence that we had presented to in the preliminary investigation, the various and numerous inconsistencies of the affidavits of both witnesses and their inconsistencies with one another. Then we also raised a technical point. I say technical because we're saying that certain elements of the crimes that they are charging Mr. Ang with have not been established by their evidence.
But Prosecutor General Richard Fadulion says the DOJ found the statements of the Patidongan brothers consistent.
Since it is a compartmentalized, it is a crime where there's several compartments, no? You need somebody from the inside who would be able to give facts pertaining to what happened in the different compartments. Between the denial of a person who is charged or accused and the positive statements of somebody who took part in the commission of the crime, more weight is actually given to the positive averments, no, or statements. So yun ang pinagbasihan ng panel nung nag-charge sila at kung bakit nila pinaniwalaan itong statements ng magkapatid na Julie and Elakim Patidongan.
Ang's camp claims Ombudsman Boying Remulla was, quote, taken for a ride by missing sabungeros whistleblower Julie Patidongan. Attorney Villarreal accused the former Justice Secretary of trusting Patidongan's story, which Remulla allegedly thought was credible because it came from the alleged perpetrator of the crime.
With all due respect to them, of course, Prosecutor Padulyon at this time will not want to embarrass his former boss. Besides, the group of the DOJ is still under deputization by the Ombudsman to work on the current flood control issues. So they are still working under that old boss. They would not want to embarrass him, of course.
Villarreal added he offered the panel an out by referring the case back to the PNP-CI DG for a proper investigation. But even if the DOJ would not heed to their demand, Villarreal is confident they can rebut but the testimonies of the Patidongan brothers.
They were then so pressured because there had to be a a crime of the century that had to be published in media. Now there's time. There's time to be deliberate and consider things properly, investigate things properly. Let's refer this case back to the investigators and have it investigated properly.
Amid the holiday rush, Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray shared a reminder on kindness after getting caught in what she described as one of the heaviest traffic days of the year. In a social media post, Gray noted how the season brings louder crowds, busier streets, and tougher commutes that test people's patience. She urged the public to choose kindness, especially towards strangers and service workers powering through gridlock. Gray specifically thanked ride-hailing and delivery drivers for safely getting people and their meals to holiday gatherings. She encouraged everyone to embrace the spirit of bayanihan, saying small acts of gratitude can make the holidays warmer and lighter for all. And those are the news this hour. I'm Just Ignacio. Stay tuned to the Billionaire News channel. Good afternoon.